Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your additional bonus read for the week that I promised I would do for you. This is going to be a general reading where I look at the person on your mind and how you both feel about each other, the actions you're going to take towards each other, and what you've learned about each other so far. So, again, general reading. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so you never miss an upcoming reading. Plus, I feel it does help us connect a little bit closer in energies that I can pick up on. Also, if you enjoy the reading, go ahead and hit the like button and, subscribe if you want to, so that way you never miss out on an upcoming read. Now, let's go ahead and jump right in. Please remember that time is fluid. So this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. So the person on Sagittarius's mind, show me how Sagittarius feels about this person. Ooh, okay. And show me the actions they plan on taking, Sagittarius plans on taking towards this person, and what you've learned about them so far. Okay. Ooh, you think they are lazy. But there's a reason for it, right? Yes. Okay. So how does this person feel about Sagittarius? Okay. And actions they plan on taking towards Sagittarius? And what they've learned about Sagittarius so far. Oh, they are blaming you. Well, that's just how they feel, right? So the connection between the two of you at the bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. And so it either comes down to money or somebody being in the way of your connection here. Money being more important, work more important, things like that. But how you feel about them is the 10 of Swords, okay? They have the Death card for how they feel about you. You feel that there's betrayal here. This is permanently over. There's no coming back from this. This is over. And they feel like this is an ending. And the action you plan on taking towards this person is turning your back and looking towards the future, the current, waiting for ships to come in. You're just waiting for things to get better. You're going to take some time to yourself and really look at, self-love, care, where your journey of life is taking you, the next chapter in your life. So you're really focused on you, which is really good. For them, you have the Three of Wands, they have the Page of Wands in the actions, right? So you're turning your back on them. They're going to try and reach out to you, okay? They're going to message you. Even though things are over, they're still going to try and message you or put messages out there in the universe in hopes that you see them, social media, through friends, family, whatever, and try and get your attention. What you've learned about them so far, you have the Four of Swords. They have the Nine of Wands. So you've learned that this person doesn't know how to communicate well, that they're lazy when it comes to a relationship, and that it's always this painful thing. Instead of talking and communicating things out, finding a solution to the problem, it's like, I'm always hurt. I'm always hurt. And that's exactly what they feel about you. Like what they've learned about you is that you're guarded. You have these walls up. You don't want to talk to them, but they feel hurt and they keep getting hurt by you and they don't know how to make it work. So, what we're going to do now is I'm going to find the connecting energies for each face here. So how you feel about each other, the actions you'll take towards each other, as well as what you've learned about each other so far. So let me go ahead and get that for you. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. I keep hearing enough is enough. Like you're frustrated, enough is enough. You put enough time, effort, waiting for this person in this situation, and enough has become enough for you. All right, the actions Show me the connecting energies and the actions between one another. It's not funny. I'm not laughing like that. It's just you're a little spicy. You're like, well, I'm just waiting for them to reach out to me because they're going to. I've turned my back on them. But when they do, I'm going to pull the rug beneath their feet. They're not going to see it coming like, oh, yeah, you thought? Not really. So, okay. So let's go ahead and clarify on that Four of Swords and Nine of Wands and get the connecting energy for what you've learned about each other here. Ooh. It makes sense if you don't know what somebody's thinking. And we're not mind readers, right? But we do seek spiritual guidance for things. We turn to looking at signs and synchronicities whenever we're going through situations in our life, and we really pay attention to that, or we should. And so, not being a mind reader, and you shouldn't have to. People should be able to communicate, right? And that's what you want, is communication. And you're getting that lack of from this person, which makes it so frustrating for you. Okay, so starting off with how you feel about one another. With you having that Ten of Swords, we have the clarification and connecting energies. You have the Knight of Pentacles. They have the Eight of Swords. Reading the energies down that connect the two of you and how you feel about them. Things are over because you feel this person was procrastinating and you felt stuck and they just would not say how they felt, and you wanted change, and that change never came in a positive way. So this is over now. You're like, this is over. I'm not going to be stuck in a situation where someone is moving so slow that we're not making progress here. And you're tired of that. Now, the feeling that they have for you with that Eight of Swords and reading the energies going up, they feel that this is over, but they're stuck in their mind with waiting here for you to give. It's almost like they're waiting to see if you're the one that caused all the pain. They do feel like this is over because you betrayed them, that you caused all this pain. There's no coming back from it. That's how they feel. But because of the lack of communication that you feel you're getting from this person, or that you got from this person, there's no way that you would have known that. As you are saying, I waited long enough. This person didn't give me thorough communication. They didn't even indicate that they were hurting in that way. And now they're going to blame me. So, your frustrations are legitimate on your side. Maybe theirs are legitimate on their side, but they just don't communicate clearly for you to know that this is why they're acting this way. And I think the worst. So, feeling like it's over and getting stuck in doubt with things progressing or getting better and not really moving at all, just going so slow towards an ending. It's like they're drawing that ending out and you're just done. Enough is enough. The action that you plan on taking towards them. You have the Eight of Wands, they have the Tower. And these are the connecting energies between, the two cards we have here, which you had the Three of Wands, they had the Page of Wands, okay? And there's a lot of passion in this action. The Wands are action oriented, but they want to reach out to you more than you want to reach out to them. I see that in the actions when we're reading this energy down, like you're turning your back on this person. You're waiting for them to reach out to you so that way you can pull the rug beneath their feet when that message comes in. Like, nope, I'm moving on. I'm not doing this anymore. And you have no problem telling them. There's also the fact that you're turning your back on this and you're moving forward because this is just over. You're excited to see what the world holds for you, moving on without somebody who is keeping you in a stuck state of mind and not knowing where things were going. Now, for them, the actions that they have towards you, being that Page of Wands and having the Tower and really reading the energies going up from there, They are going to message you and they want to surprise you with all these messages. It comes at a time where they really have this shakeup of, I can't take this anymore, and Sagittarius isn't reaching out to me, so now I'm going to just blow up their phone. So expect to be spammed with a ton of messages because they feel like everything's falling apart and that's not what they used to get with you. It really frustrates them now. And they're going to have this waiting. It's all these messages that are going to come down to them waiting. They're trying to progress forward, but they're going to wait to hear back from you. And it does not come out in a state of, oh, hey, yeah, let's fix this. More so you telling them, no, thank you, or just not responding to them. So let's move on to what you've learned about each other, okay? The energies connecting the two of you and what you've learned about each other, you have the Knight of Swords. They have the Seven of Cups here. And, their mind goes to this place of, you must have somebody else, okay? This is what they feel they've learned about you. And they're feeling hurt. You must have other options. And that's why you're not wanting to speak to me. That's why you're not talking to me. It's driving me crazy. They're getting agitated, things of that nature. But even if you do, you feel like things have been over for some time and that they've been drawing it out. But let's start with you first, okay? With you having that Four of Swords and them having that Nine of Wands. With you having that Knight of Swords and the connecting energy and reading the energies down and what you've learned about each other, you feel that they've been very lazy. They don't open up and communicate and say how they feel. They get frustrated really easy and mad. And then it has you in your mind looking at all the choices of that you've made, and you feel hurt. You feel guarded that, you know what, I've done so much. And this person just keeps getting frustrated with me. And I don't know what I did wrong. It has you really in, the Seven of Cups is also like, you see, it's like a mental cloud here where, in your imagination of your feelings, really daydreaming about, was this wrong? What did I do wrong? And apologizing for certain things typically is what you would do, Sagittarius. But you feel like this person, what you've learned about them is that there's this lack of communication between the two of you, and then it gets to this frustration state of arguing and fighting and relationship problems, and possibly you also being accused of having somebody else, and that hurts because you feel like there's this lack of trust. And then what they've learned about you is that they got hurt. That Sagittarius hurt me. They have walls up. I know they have somebody else. That's where they have the Seven of Cups. That, like I said, that Knight of Swords, they get frustrated and they get focused on it, but they don't say anything to you. They're like, you know what? You're not talking to me because you have other options. I know you're seeing other people, when in reality, they're not seeing that there's this lack of communication and learning from one another. You can't get them to open up, and I feel like even their mind can be closed off, and they get frustrated and mad, and they're quick to jump to conclusion and be like, I don't want to talk to you. And that's where the lack of communication comes from, because nothing can be resolved. And that's where you feel enough is enough. I've given this enough time. It hasn't worked out the way I was hoping. I'm done. So, it makes sense for how you feel, and how they feel. That's in their mind of how they feel that things are going, and that they're the one getting hurt and you're having fun, and, and not looking at how things ended between the two of you. So they're just kind of like, I tried to give this my all and it just didn't work out. And how dare Sagittarius go have fun without me? But that's how they feel. So this is what I have for you. If it resonates, hit that like button. Again, if you haven't subscribed and you would like to, please do so you never miss an upcoming read. I'd love to have you as part of our tarot community as well. And not only that, I enjoy seeing everybody on here and catching the videos whenever they come out, or the lives that I have. Engaging with one another is so important to me, and I love that. Thank you for being so patient. Thank you for being here today. And I will see you in your next reading coming up. Give me a little time to put out your other bonus read today. I do have now 15 more videos to do, so I will get after that, and I will see you in a little bit. Have a good day. Bye.